Hey guys, Matt Winning at winningstrength.com, and today we're going to talk to you guys about box squats. Now, box squats, some people believe they work, some people believe they don't. I'm here to tell you that they do, and I broke world records in gear and raw to prove it. So let's go over some key points on the box squat to make sure you're doing it right and so that it transfers over to free squats. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to show you in a traditional rack, no monolift, straight bar, how I would use a box squat and get all the variables out, okay? So Teddy's using a straight bar, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you the steps in which it takes to be a great box squatter and also transfer over to raw squatting. So the first thing he's going to do is make sure his hands are even on the bar. That's a common thing that a lot of beginners and intermediate guys tend to mess up because they get in a hurry. So he's going to make sure his hands are even. He's going to crawl under the bar. Now the bar placement should be right above the rear delt and right below the track. This is called the shelf. Now you need to build a big upper back in order to have this shelf in order for it to feel correctly. As you can see, it's pretty far down his back. Now he's going to walk it out. He's going to get his feet set where he wants to squat. Now the first thing he's going to try to do is he's going to make sure all the weight is mostly on his heel and is on the outside of his shoe. Now that is the same for raw squatting or box squatting. So the first thing he's going to do when he's box squatting is his butt leads the way. So he's going to stick his butt out and he's going to keep pushing back and pushing his knees open. That is going to force him to be in the perfect squat position and not only create a ton of power but do it safely. So when he stands, he's not going to let his knees come over his toes. So I want you to watch his knees. He's going to do 2 more reps. Look at his knee. It does not travel over his toe. Look at his head position. It's up. His chest is high. Everything's squeezed together. This is how you're going to squat big weight. Now what separates this position from box squats is notice that he sits all the way on the box and then he stands. He doesn't rock on the box and he doesn't bounce on the box. So he goes all the way down, sits, 1001, stand, up. That is how you do a perfect box squat. What you'll see wrong, and we'll show this next one, is guys will go down and actually bounce off of the box. Boom. You can even hear it on the video. That's the wrong way. So what we want to do is we actually want to separate the down phase from the up phase. So he's going to go down, 1001, and up. Now, how we can change the box squat to make it even more powerful if we have, say, a sticking point in the bottom, or we lack starting strength, is he's going to pause longer. So this one he's going to do a 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and up. That's a good way to get strong in the bottom. Another way that's more advanced is to go to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, and rack. So what we wanted to go over today was a box squat is a pause squat, okay? But it's a pause squat sitting on something. Now notice as well, the box is in a triangulated position. This is so that he actually sits on his hamstrings. And this is another big thing you see going wrong when people box squat in traditional gyms. They're sitting on benches and things that are too narrow. What happens is that when you sit on something too narrow, you're putting a lot of adverse pressure on your spine, especially your tailbone. When you're sitting on something that's diamond shaped, you tend to sit on your glutes and hamstrings, and that is how you should sit on a box. So I hope this little tutorial helps. If you guys want to know more, go on to Patreon where we're going to shoot a very detailed video of when to put box squats into your training program and how to use them all kinds of different ways to get better. We'll talk to you later.